And those rainy weekends are great to spend in theaters. And we want to see what's new in theaters. So Kylie Lamar from Made in Hollywood is here.
Hi.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Luckily, it wasn't raining before I came in here today because I don't really have an umbrella.
You don't usually need one.
Yeah. So last weekend, was it last weekend or 2 weeks ago when we saw you?
It was, I think it was 2 weekends ago.
Okay, yeah. You were heading off to interview Oprah
And I was
for
so
A Wrinkle in
excited.
Time.
Yes.
And so now you're bringing that to us.
Yes, so A Wrinkle in Time, based on the popular 1962 children's novel directed by Ava DuVernay, starring Oprah, Reese Witherspoon, Mindy Kaling, Chris Pine, newcomer Storm Reed. It's an amazing cast. A young girl embarks on an adventure escorted by 3 mystical guides through time and space in order to save her father. There is a quote in the movie, quoted by Reese Witherspoon, but also in the book. She says, "We can't take any credit for our talents. It's how we use them that counts." And as I sat across from these incredibly powerful, successful, and smart women, I wanted to know what they thought about that quote. How do you want to use your talents for the better?
To do what we actually are doing with this film, I think we all are carriers of the light, and when you get an opportunity to use the light of yourself, the fullest expression that wants to bring something positive and leave it as an imprint in the world, and you get to do that through film and storytelling, I mean, that's just the best kind of offering.
The only thing faster than light is the darkness.
Ooh.
Bucket list interview. I mean, I could just sit there across from Oprah all day.
Yeah, and the hair and makeup that she's wearing for the movie is
I heard
amazing.
she had
Yes,
to
maybe
spend,
Halloween costumes?
Yeah,
Ooh.
exactly. Good
The 3
idea.
of us. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we could. The
We
3
could.
misses.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, next we're moving on to Gringo.
Yes. So Joel Edgerton, Charlize Theron, and David Oyelowo have been doing their rounds, doing press for this film. Their chemistry together in real life alone is enough reason to go see this darkly comedic film about a mild-mannered businessman who is sent to Mexico with an experimental marijuana pill. He then meets these 2 despicable people, Charlize Theron and Joel Edgerton. And we got to sit down with David Oyelowo and the director of the film, Nash Edgerton.
I was looking for a fun ride, and I like the fact that, as you say, it was a clash of, it's dramatic, it's comedic, it has action, it has social commentary. Everything Nash wanted to do, it was about what would the character do. He was always coming from the point of view of how is the character driving this forward. I do think that makes for the best kind of film.
Please, God, save me from this man.
You really believe in God?
Of course I believe in God. What kind of person does not believe in God?
I guess I kind of do, but...
It looks funny.
Really funny, yeah.
Okay, and next up, Leisure Seekers.
Yes,
Kylie.
so Donald Sutherland and Helen Mirren set out for the freedom of the open road as they embark on one last road trip in their beloved Winnebago before his Alzheimer's and her cancer catches up with them. Helen Mirren actually received a Golden Globe nomination for her performance in this film. It's just a light, fun film, and the 2 of them have not been acting together in a film since 1990.
Wow.
So
Oh, wow.
it's cool to see them together. Made in Hollywood's Julia Harkness Arnold sat down with the 2.
What did you guys love about these characters?
He was trying to hang on to his life, you know, and he was in love with his wife, completely and utterly.
They're very endearing characters because they seem to be very real to me. They seemed absolutely to spring out of real life.
Kids, we won't be gone long.
You know that Dad can't drive in his condition.
Where are we? We're not home.
No, hon. This is Pennsylvania.
What the dickens are we doing in Pennsylvania?
Makes me want to go on a road trip.
Yeah.
It does.
Really nice.
Hop in an RV.
Yes, thanks so much, Kylie.
Thank
We appreciate
you.
it. And of course, you can see Made in Hollywood on Sundays at 4 right here on KCAL 9.
And we'll be right back with a look at your top stories.